I'm Liz, and this is Michael Platt, and these are our 10-and-a-half-month-old twin boys. This is Avery, and that's Kash. These guys took about 5 years to get to us, and we went through pretty much every avenue of fertility, infertility, third-party reproduction to get our guys. Over the 5 years, we went through IVF, we went through egg donation and surrogacy to the end. We had a lovely surrogate carry and deliver our twins for us, and wound up with 2 beautiful baby boys. You know, many couples who go through the process will go through IVF, they'll use egg donation, and then you have couples like Michael and myself who have to go from A to Z and use every means possible to create their family. Fortunately, resources are there, technology is there for couples going through infertility. Of this unexplained infertility, it's a term that's out there. No real reason, never a miscarriage. My issue was not that I conceived and would miscarry. For some reason, I just never got pregnant. After 5 IVF cycles, and none of them working, we thought that egg donation was the answer for us. And
well, the doctors thought that egg donation was the answer.
Yes, collectively, the people involved thought that egg donation was the right road for us. Pretty much everyone we knew that used egg donation got pregnant. So we went through egg donation, doing 3 egg donations.
It turns out that we didn't need an egg donor. And Liz said, you know, we have embryos frozen
from a previous IVF cycle.
You know, let's just use a surrogate. I'm like, okay, what's that involve? And she's like, you know, $125,000. But I was, you know, at that point we needed to try something because clearly, you know, the donor eggs weren't working. And she was right. We used our embryos. In a heartbeat, our surrogate got pregnant with twins. And
First try.
First try, and that was our answer. And unfortunately, we had to discover it by trial and error.
5 years later, financially, emotionally, physically spent, we took our frozen embryos, transferred them into a surrogate who the very first time got pregnant with our twin boys.
It's an interesting thing. There were doctors that didn't want to listen to Liz. They were saying, no, we'll just use another egg donor. And Liz put her foot down and said, no, I know my body. I know exactly how much we spent. $300,000.
Yes, $300,000. Yes, over the...
Or $150 apiece.
You know, that's a large sum of money. There are some couples who can go and they'll do 1 IVF cycle and it'll work, and that in of itself is emotionally, you know, extremely difficult to do. 8 IVF cycles later, we realized that we had to go to sort of what for us was the last step, and that was surrogacy. Hooking up with the right endocrinologist and the right physician is key. So whether it be egg donation or surrogacy or the IVF, there are resources out there that are reputable, qualified, at the top of their game.
We had to go through so many unnecessary expenses, and she's navigated the waters through trial and error, unfortunately, and we've realized that we spent so much money that was completely unnecessary.
Having a family and raising children was the most important thing to us, and that's what's so important about this industry, is that in the end, in the beginning and in the end, people want children and they want to be parents. That's what couples, that's what individuals want. They want to be parents. They want to raise a family. The industry is fortunately allows so many people to have their families and create their families. It's an amazing thing.